Welcome to Wednesday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, my call sign is Wiz. We're going to start today down Options Weapons School Day 3 down in Latin America. I sent this tweet out last night when I saw this clip to Bernie Sanders. Here's socialism in actions, folks. Down in Venezuela, this is literally no shit Mad Max. Here's a video of a sugar truck. This truck has sugar in it. It's being chased by dudes on motorcycles throwing Molotov cocktails at it, trying to make it pull over so they can steal the sugar. There's socialism in actions, folks. Hey, Bernie Sanders, why don't you head to Venezuela and run for president down there? Maybe you'd like it better there. Oh, that's right. You and your wife are under FBI investigation, but maybe you shouldn't leave the country. Speaking of down south, Brazil, ex-president Lula found guilty of corruption. Faces 9 years in the clink, man. Remember who his little protege was. The lady that they just impeached and booted. And currently the current president is under indictment as well. So with that, though, even with that, the EWZ, we just took a look at a potential trade on the EWZ. It's happened to rip your face off rally today, but that's mainly on oil. That ain't on this. So Lula going to jail. Dilma's probably next, and the current dude is probably on tap to go into jail next. But I'm still long-term bullish on EWZ because people are used to the corruption down in Brazil. Maybe someday we'll find an honest person there to run that country and really take them to the potential that they have to be a great nation. Here we go, folks. The whole Donald Jr. crap. We made a round trip. I literally was in a primary live trade brief yesterday as the market kind of tanked. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, that can't be what's going on. The market's tanking on Donald Trump Jr. releasing emails. That's what it was. In the live trade brief, I said I'd buy into this pop, man. I'd sell a bull put spread, a weekly bull put spread, and you saw the round trip. That thing would have printed money if we had put it on, but that's a joke. But it's not a joke, folks, because now here comes Putin. He's going to boot 30 U.S. diplomats, and he's going to strike back. He's going to seize U.S. assets, kind of in retaliation for Trump's limp-wristed booting of 35 guys last year from their Russian fraternity house in Potomac or whatever the suburb was of Virginia. This is getting serious, folks. If you're an idiot Democrat or liberal, do you really think, and you still believe that Trump is Putin's puppet? They're doing a pretty damn good job of acting like they're not, right? Or maybe it's reverse psychology. So Trump shooting down a Syrian fighter jet that came out of a joint Russian-Syrian fighter base. Trump lobbing 59 crude missiles in there after the chemical weapons attack. All this stuff is a big ruse, right? And are you kidding me that Donald Trump Jr. meeting with somebody that might have had opposition research against Hillary Clinton is a crime or it's treason? Shut up, people. You go back to your villages because they miss the idiot in you. It's stupid. The Clintons are known for what? Hiring people to go dig up the worst dirt on their competitors so they can bury them. It's laughable. I really don't want Democrats and liberals to stop talking about Russia and all this crap because all the normal people, we're toning it out. I care about jobs. I care about tax reform. I want more money on my bottom line. Cut my damn taxes. I got my own health care. I really don't care about your health care. That's your own business. But if you're going to fix health care, fix it. But Democrats and liberals, please keep talking about Russia. Please keep having Maxine Water, the lead village idiot, frothing out the mouth daily. I love it, and we need it. There's my daily rant. North Korea is still on the radar. As I said, I bailed out of all of my China trades last week. We can't. Before we fire a real shot at China, I think Trump's going to fire a couple. Great article in the Wall Street Journal op-ed section about how if you want to wake China up to have them sit on North Korea, kick every Chinese kid that is of a rich, Chinese proletariat member or Politburo member, whatever the hell they call them, boot them out of Stanford, Harvard, Yale, and MIT. China sends all their smart kids where? To the U.S. for college, and then they go home and grow their economy. Throw their asses out now. Label China a currency manipulator and start putting some economic sanctions on China. You'll see their ass wake up pretty damn quick and start smacking around the cream of some young guy. Until that, nothing good's going to happen. He's going to keep building missiles, and we're going to keep doing nothing. So I'd be bearish on the FXI right now. Let's talk about today, guys, and Yellen's testimony. Uh, well, actually, before this is, again, you got to go to our Top Gun, Facebook.com/Top Gun Options, guys. This Trump, I'm not a dyed-in-the-wool Trump supporter, folks. You know me. When he said about a month ago Kim was a smart cookie and he'd be honored to meet with him, I was done. Now I'm really done with him. These stupid, childish tweets have got to end, especially the ones today. Look at what Clinton might have gotten away with. Disgraceful. You're a disgrace, dude. You have a Justice Department. Where the hell is Dumbo Ears Attorney General Jeff Sessions? Where is him dragging Loretta Lynch, or I'm sorry, the House or the Senate committees dragging Loretta Lynch, Jim Comey in front? They are criminals. She obstructed justice. Comey's a felon. He leaked classified information to the New York Times last time I checked. If I did that in the military, I'd be in jail. But, our political elite are different from us. It's Animal Farm, right? All animals are equal. Some animals are more equal than others. So Trump, shut up. Either tell your attorney general to go and enforce the law. There might be statute of limitations, but she deleted 33,000 emails under federal subpoena. If you or I did that, we'd be in jail. She wiped her server clean with a bleach program. Then they took a hammer to the server that was under subpoena. Again, I'd love to see you sit in front of a federal judge and go, "Oh, Your Honor, those 33,000 emails you wanted, I deleted them all." You'd be wearing bracelets, folks. I've had it. So Trump, shut up. Either get your attorney general on it and distributing justice out, or shut up and stop wanking about it. I can't believe they're going to drag his son up, a private citizen who's not even a federal employee, to testify before Loretta Lynch, a Comey, or a Hillary Clinton. So shut up, dude. This is why you won, was to restore justice and to drain the swamp. You ain't doing it, and I've had it with your ass. Somebody needs to take your toy away. Whew. Here we go. And here's the Hypocrite of the Day award to Tim Cook with Apple. The limousine liberals in Cupertino and out around the Stanford area, I can't stand. You know why? Trump won. Oh, dictator. He's this. We hate him for that. And he's a racist. And look at Apple. Apple's going to build a new China data center that's run by the government. They're building a data center that's going to be run by the Chinese government. Why? Because they want to be able to censor it and put cybersecurity stuff in every Apple device. But when the U.S. Justice Department says, hey, we need to unlock this phone of a terrorist, you say no. Tim Cook, you get my piece of shit Hypocrite of the Day award. I can't stand limousine liberals, okay? So when Hillary Clinton's campaign got a shitload of dirt from the Ukrainian government, Andrew Cuomo, the village idiot on CNN, was talking to Jay Sekulow, one of Trump's attorneys, about, well, it's different. Ukraine is not Russia. All right, dude, you're right. Ukraine isn't Russia, but it's still a foreign government. Hillary Clinton's campaign still solicited all that bad stuff on Trump from the Ukraine. So it's different when Hillary Clinton gets opposition research from a foreign government than when Donald Trump Jr. does it. I can't stand liberals. I can't stand Democrats. I can't stand hypocrites. They make my skin crawl. If you're one of them, unsubscribe from these videos, man, because you drive me nuts. I can't take it anymore. Now let's talk about trading. I'm on a rant today, guys. This ridiculous pop on Janet Yellen. So let's take a look at today's trading. I sold a weekly options bear call spread this afternoon. I set out a text alert, guys. This pop at the open was on a couple things. On Janet's leaked testimony. And by the way, it's only supposed to be released an hour before she testifies. Looks like somebody got it a little bit early. That's Washington. That's leaking. And that's our government nowadays. What she said, she was kind of... after weeks of being hawkish, what did she say last week, guys? I gave her shit about sounding like a hedge fund manager. Last week, she actually said this: equities are pretty overvalued compared to historical valuations, and vol is incredibly cheap, and it scares me. What hedge fund are you running, ma'am? You're in charge of inflation and unemployment. Nowhere in your charter does it say that you're supposed to be talking about how overvalued equities are and how low vol is. That ain't in your charter. So that was a little hawkish to me, and today she sounded dovish. Well, Wiz, why, if she sounded dovish, and it looks like we kind of held this pop, did you sell another bear call spread into it? It's simple. She's talking again tomorrow, and she's talking in front of the Senate. If you don't think she is literally right now, after she got done testifying, she's not in a room debriefing with her staffers going, hey, how'd that go? Well, ma'am, the S&P's up 20 and the Dow's up 140. That's not the reaction she wanted. I briefed you for the past couple weeks that the Fed internally is saying, hey man, equities are overvalued. We really probably need to throttle this thing back. She got the exact opposite response that she wanted. So in Wiz's Brain Housing Group, what do you think I think she's going to do tomorrow? The same thing that every Fed chief has done after they get this type of reaction that they didn't want. I think she's going to sound a little bit more hawkish tomorrow. And oh, by the way, guess what happens the rest of the week after her, I think it's called Humphrey Hawkins testimony or whatever. What's happening the rest of the week after she talks? She talks to the Senate tomorrow. You ready? What happens an hour or two after she talks? FOMC Lieutenant Evans speaks. FOMC Brainerd speaks. FOMC on Friday Kaplan speaks. These lieutenants, I guarantee you, I'm either going to be a hero or a zero this week. A hero is me saying that these lieutenants are going to go out Thursday and Friday after she testifies and say what? What the skipper meant to say was this, and I think we're going to pull back. I don't think we're going to see the sustained 15, 20-point rally into a Friday. We're not going to. The market tends to sell off into the close on Fridays, guys. Why? Because anything can happen. The world's crazy. With the one exception. Last Friday, we got that blistering jobs report number. Of course, we were going to rip your face off rally last Friday. But net, folks, the markets tend to sell off into the close on a Friday. So on a Wednesday afternoon with a 140-point pop in the Dow, you think that's going to continue into Friday? Especially knowing that she didn't want to sound too dovish today, and she's got testimony tomorrow and 3 lieutenants. That's my evidence for selling another bear call spread into this pop, a weekly bear call spread. What was it? It's the 24.55, 24.60. I sold it at 70. It's at 70. I like this trade, or I wouldn't be in it. So I think we're going to give some of this rally back, guys. This just doesn't – I don't believe it. She already said what she's going to say. It's not like she's going to come out again tomorrow and say what I said yesterday and then some. More dovish. I know she wants to sound a little bit more hawkish, guys, because she thinks we're over our ski tips here. But if you don't believe me, don't do it. Real quick, guys, I did a members options weapons school session last night at 7. This wasn't for the free folks that are joining us for the week, but since it was a bullish double vertical session, and I did it on volatility, especially with the market having this rip your face off rally, I opened it up and I gave it access to all the folks who were hanging out with us free for the week. You need to head to go.topgunoptions.com/replay, and you can watch that session from last night. I cover a bullish double vertical on volatility because I think something's going to happen in the next 3 to 4 weeks to freak this market out. Comey memo, Obamacare stupidity out of Republicans, sell the State of the Union, Mario Draghi taking away the punch bowl. It seems that every 3 to 4 weeks, something happens, somebody else fire in the theater, we all stampede, and then we all run back in to watch the next movie. So that's free, guys. I'm also going to do a session tonight at 7 o'clock on vertical spreads. So if you haven't registered for Options Weapons School, this one's pretty easy. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/OWS, Options Weapons School. Give us your name, first name, last name, and your email. And if you want to get text alerts, I've been sending out random text alerts to the Options Weapons School free folks about the trades that we've opened this week. Give us your cell phone number as well. I'll throw a $45 options pocket checklist and a $35 trade plan at you just for registering. Even if you can attend tonight, tomorrow, or Friday's weekly options session, you get access to the replays. And don't forget, guys, tonight at 7 o'clock, we are opening up the slots, 25 of them. I already know about 6 or 7 people that have contacted support like, hey, man, I'm a buddy. Can you give me the link early? The answer is no. I'm going to fire the gun at 7:01 tonight, and we're going to fill 25 slots pretty damn quickly. Every time we do this, the 3 or 4 times a year we do Options Weapons School, we're usually full by Thursday or Friday. So if you're interested in becoming a member, make sure you show up at 7 o'clock tonight, okay? Go.topgunoptions.com/OWS, and I'll talk to you guys later. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you with Thursday's market SITREP tomorrow with our urgent alert. We'll see you guys.